that's the problem. Because the reason you're never going to have an action figure is because you're actually not active. Think of the classic action figures. You know, they hold guns, they hold swords, axes, they ride a horse. You can't have an action figure that just eats cream puffs. Okay, I understand that it would involve Kung Fu grip, but I just don't think the kids are going to be interested in a action figure that just stuffs itself as its main activity. It's just me. Do you have any idea how much pressure is on my skull right now with this freaking hat? Do you know how much pain I'm in trying to be festive? Not easy being festive, okay? I'm just saying having the Christmas spirit actually takes a lot of work. I'm suffering. Jesus in his crown of thorns and me in a damn Christmas hat. Lords and ladies, greetings and salutations. Welcome to Pansy Warrior Princess. I am your hostess, your mistress with the mostest, Pansy Meter Schmidt. Welcome to the throne room. We've got a great show for you tonight. It is the Pansy Warrior Princess Christmas Spectacular. And it is spectacular. Please give a nice Yuletide greeting to Donner and Blitzen. Or is it Dasher and Dancer? Comet and Cupid? Who can say? Certainly not me. We've got a great show. We're just going to jump right into it. Tonight's peeve is something that, it's a personal affront every year when it comes up, and it's the It gift. I think we all remember the Xbox 360 debacle of '05, where we all stood in the snow waiting for its release only to bring it home and have the power supply overheat. Well, thanks a lot, Microsoft. And then it was the PlayStation 3, and then it was the Wii, and the Tickle Me Elmo. I myself have been personally scarred by this phenomenon. In 1983, my sister Petunia, who could barely speak at the time, demanded a Cabbage Patch Kid. So I was driven down to the Toys R Us and pushed out of the car with my mother saying, "I don't want to be trampled to death, but you're small enough to run through people's legs." Thanks, Valerie. Thanks a lot. Lords and ladies, I almost lost my life that night. I saw what little time I'd had on the planet flash before my eyes, only to bring home the prize to Petunia, who then sobbed and screamed because I got a redheaded doll and not a blonde. You know what? There's nothing wrong with redheads, Petunia. Nothing wrong. Tonight's pleasure is something that really is the best part of the season for me, and it's Christmas finery. I love Christmas decorations of all kind. Wreaths, garlands, tinsel, bells, whistles, etc. They just, they really make my whole season. I think that it's the true spirit of Christmas, which is making the ordinary extraordinary. Houses with lights, trees with ornaments, Floyd with antlers and a t-shirt that says, "I'm so jolly I could puke." Just warms the heart. I also really like Christmas carols. In fact, I've written a couple of my own. I think you'll like this one. Deck the halls with swords and axes, fa la 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 la. Christmas comes like death and taxes, fa la 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 la. I will dine on meat and mutton, fa la 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 la. Floyd gets none 'cause he's a glutton, fa la 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 la. Gets you in the mood, doesn't it? What I'm playing tonight is Uncharted: Drake's Fortune for the PlayStation 3. I'm just gonna say it. I didn't care for it. I found the game repetitive. Yes, it's beautiful. Yes, it has an interesting storyline.
That's disgusting.
Yes, the characters are well acted.
Wait. This time, I drive.
Okay.
However, how many times do you have to go over there and shoot some guys? Go over here and shoot some guys. What next? Oh, I don't know. Let's find some more guys to shoot. And speaking of shooting, the weapon choices are seemingly never ending. However, maybe I'm not a gun expert, but I have to imagine if you're armed with an AK-47 and you shoot someone at point blank range, they're gonna do more than stumble to the side and call you Bulo. I mean, what does that even mean? And then, midway through the game, it's suddenly the island of Dr. Moreau for no reason. Oh, real creative. Let's have some zombies come out to shoot. I mean, really. And also, did nobody notice that a bunch of shady characters were gathering on a small island in the middle of the Caribbean? Interpol, let's do your job. We're moving on. In the distance, I see my faithful falcon, Serendipity, with today's viewer mail. Oh, Serendipity. Way to dent the armor there. Let's see what we have here. A Christmas missive, I can only hope. Dear Pansy, when did you stop believing in Santa? With all due respect, RJ of Palmdale, California. When did I stop believing? RJ, if you were looking for the exact moment, it's right in front of you. It's right now. This very second. Ha, but I jest. Lords and ladies, this tragic moment happened to me actually some time ago. I was 8 years old, and it happened just like that. All of a sudden. My Christmas spirit was crushed. We were having our Christmas portraits taken with Santa, and Santa asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I said, I want the NES game bundle. It comes with Tetris, Super Mario Brothers, and Red Racer. And he said, yeah, kid, I want a drink. How does it feel to want something? And it was then that the veil was lifted from my eyes, and I realized that I wasn't sitting in the lap of old Saint Nick. I was sitting in the lap of a broken-down alcoholic who was trying to make some extra cash so he could buy himself some Yuletide hooch. My faith fell from me as a knight falls in the game of chess. It was heartbreaking, as is the loss of my Christmas hat. But do I want to believe, RJ? Yes. Yes, I do. Lords and ladies, we're going to mix it up a little bit tonight. Instead of a quote from my hero Oscar Wilde, we're going to hear from Mr. Ken Hubbard. And he said, aside from the circus, nothing packs up and tears out faster than the Christmas spirit. God knows mine did as soon as I saw Floyd wearing antlers. Lords and ladies, good night and good morrow. Can't believe my hat fell off, Serendipity. Just fell off. In the middle of my show. Gone. What are you looking at? Pansy Warrior Princess Playmate. It's gonna be on shelves, @8. Stand out in the snow for this baby.
I'm Pansy Warrior Princess. Let's rape, pillage, and plunder today.
Isn't she adorable? Careful of the axe, it is sharpened.